Hello everybody, I hope you had a really great day, and if not, I hope you have an even better one tomorrow. So, let me vent for a second. I was going to put this in yesterday's vlog, but I don't see today being too eventful, so might as well just stick it in today's vlog, since I am recording this today. Um, Let me tell you about my last 2 nights. So I went up to Boulder, because I never been to like the Boulder parties before. A group of people from my school would occasionally go up there, but they would never like invite me. So I never got to experience what it was like. So I decided, why not? It's Halloween, might as well go up there. So Friday, went up there. It was pretty cool. I ended up having to drive myself, which was a pain in the butt. But aside from that, I got there at like 10, and right away just went to a party, and that was cool. It got shut down though, but that was a really fun party. And then we went to like 4 different parties after that. Friday night was it was a pretty solid night. It's pretty cool. There's lots of parties. It was like the college experience that you see on like movies and stuff. But so I went back up on Saturday. Okay, Saturday was a little bit different. So, my friend had troubles like trying to find a party, like a concrete party, because they wanted to know where we were going before we had went there. Um, well, that didn't really happen. We found like a frat party down the street, and we should have stayed at that party. And no, it wasn't down the street. It was like a 20-30 minute walk, which was terrible. But we should have stayed at that party, because we actually ended up at that party later. That was the last party we went to. And that was like the best party. So we went to that frat party, stayed there for a little bit, and then we decided to try to go somewhere else, I think. And we ended up at like a club type of a thing. It was above like a pizza shop, and it was a club. And that was a terrible experience. I'm like 120, 125 pounds, and there was a couple hundred people in there. So my little body is getting pushed every which way from people trying to get all over the place. Yeah, I don't know. I felt claustrophobic, and I just didn't like that experience. That was just a terrible experience for me. I was just getting pushed, and my uh, my bubble, my bubble was broken. There was people inside of my bubble. This is my bubble for me. After that, I believe we went back to the first party, and we didn't really stay there that long. But yeah. So when we got out of that party, there's like some guys saying, like, oh yeah, you guys go over there, okay, and then you can go over there. And there's a guy giving a statement to the cops, and we didn't think anything of it. And then there was also some girl, apparently, that had walked past us, or ran past us, telling us to run as well. And I didn't hear that, but some of the people in our group did hear that, I guess. Um, we didn't think anything of that. We just went back to the dorms, and we watched a scary movie. What what was in the air before, like, we went to the parties and stuff? We were gonna go up to the hill, because the hill was where we found that first party yesterday. So when I was walking down there, there was parties on like almost every house. So there's a good chance that we could have found a party. Um, so we were like about to go there before we found this frat party. Now, if we had done that, we found out later that there was a shooting there. That some guy was just going around shooting people. And there was like people in the streets and whatnot. Okay, so that gladly we didn't freaking go there. Like, oh my god. And then by that frat party, I guess that was just a fight. But there was a shooter there too. I think that's why the lady was telling us to run. And then this one is actually like published like as like a news article or whatever. There's a shooting at a bar by the Cosmos, and all of the shops had gotten closed down. Like they are all on lockdown. Like if you happen to be in Walgreens at 2 o'clock in the morning, well, you're not getting out of Walgreens because Walgreens is now on lockdown. And some guy got like shot in the calf or something. So yeah, that was my night, and that my night didn't even end. I slept in my friend's dorm, and his roommate was gone, so I slept in his bed, and that was a very weird experience. I don't like. I don't even like pushing myself upon things like if I'm not invited. Like I will not go in someone's house if they don't invite me into their house. Like I will not just walk into someone's house. So it was very weird experience just to go sleep on some random person's bed. I know if I walked in and someone was sleeping on my bed, I would be so mad. I would be so mad. And that guy actually did walk in at like 10 o'clock today, and I felt so bad. I just pretended to sleep, and I could just see him there just looking at me in his bed, and I feel so bad for that. Yeah, so some girl tags along to my friend's dorm room, and she sleeps over. Now, if I was a friend at college and I had someone coming and sleeping in my dorm, no way would I have some freaking girl over. That should be like an unspoken rule. Like that should not have happened in the first place. Of course, I get woken up. I couldn't go to sleep, first of all. Just because dorms are loud. Dorms are loud and I couldn't go to sleep. I get woken up at 7 o'clock in the morning thinking that someone was snoring. And I was like, how on earth does someone snore a suction cup sound? I could not figure it out. Like, what are you doing? But it eventually clicked that, wow, 7 o'clock in the morning, they're just sitting there making out. I don't know what else they did, but that was super uncomfortable. And we were supposed to leave at 10 o'clock, okay? Well, I wake up at 9 o'clock. My friend, from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, he was going in and out of sleep. Every time he would wake up, they would make out. And that was just the most uncomfortable experience I have had. Like, that is so uncomfortable to put upon someone. I don't know what I could do. Like, when they woke me up at 7 o'clock, I just covered my freaking ears and tried to go back to sleep. But that was so uncomfortable. Like, you can't do that to someone. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, I was super uncomfortable. My sister, one time when we went to Elitch's, thought that me and my girlfriend at the time were making out next to her on like the chairs and stuff, and she felt really uncomfortable. But we weren't making out or anything, and I understand her like feeling like we weren't doing anything, but they definitely were freaking doing stuff. And oh my god, I left. I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, you're not waking up. I needed to go home 2 freaking hours ago. I left. I went to Starbucks and I was gonna Uber home. Well, Uber was $60, and I didn't feel like paying $60, so my friend was gonna take me anyway. I just let him take me. I didn't freaking talk at all. I didn't talk at all. So it's safe to say I'm not gonna go back to Boulder. And this vlog is probably done. It's already gonna be like an 8-minute vlog. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for letting me vent. Venting is good sometimes. I'm not a venter, but that needed to be said. So yeah, have a great rest of your night.
I just can I just